Now, whether you know about this or not, well worth watching that video anyway, because I pretty much summarized it in full and quite well, but I'm going to just sort of, fill you in a little bit more on this again. So Tategoi, this is a fish. It's a Japanese term for the fish that a breeder has selected out as is his own opinion, the best fish that he is looking to grow on, the fish with potential to grow on in future. Very, very important to remember. It's his opinion. And a point that I really want to stress is, one breeder's Tategoi can be another breeder's Tateshita, which is the fish that are not Tategoi. Just, they all fall into that bracket. So if we're looking at, say, Dainichi compared to a new up-and-coming Kohaku breeder, just, fictional one, it's more than likely the case that Dainichi is producing better fish that he rejects as Tateshita than the Tategoi, this new up-and-coming breeder who's only been producing fish for 3, 4, 5 years or something like that. So, in essence, the word is it's really irrelevant, to be honest with you. You can see it when you're in Japan. It's very easy if you've got an open fish house where a breeder's not hiding Tategoi. It's very easy to see that kind of pond. But let me tell you, you'll always they stand out because yes, generally if the breeder knows what he's doing, they're going to look higher level than the rest of the fish. But let me tell you, these guys do not part with Tategoi very, very easily. If they do, they carry serious price tags at most places because breeders will price them based on their dream of what that fish might be worth at 2 years old, 3 years old, something like that. So bear that in mind. Very, very few times over the nearly 20 years I've been going out to Japan have I, pulled genuine Tategoi away from a breeder. And let's face it, the minute you actually do pull it away, if you ship it home, it's not Tategoi anymore. So, and the whole thing of it, when you actually look into it, what's Tategoi's tosai, 90% of that is just going to become Tateshita that's sold the following summer when it's harvested anyway, because there's probably only that 10% that'll be kept as Tategoi again. So for you guys, really, it's a complete, and for everybody, the word is so irrelevant when you're looking at a new fish purchase, because the only important thing is the fish in front of you for the budget you've got at the time. So the reason for this rank coming up again, I've seen it with some dealers getting back out to Japan again, and all I'm seeing is fish that are, in my opinion, far, far inferior quality that's being sold as Tategoi just because it's underdeveloped and it's got some development to do. That is not the definition of a Tategoi. Just because a Shirotsuri has got the sumi down doesn't make it a Tategoi. All it means is there's room potentially for the sumi to come up, develop and progress. It's not fully developed at that point. So I really do, the whole Tategoi thing, it's great to see these fish, and the Tategoi dream of potentially getting one and it becoming, an All Japan Grand Champion after 5 or 6 years. Don't get me wrong, it's amazing, but my God, it's a hell of a dream to chase, to be honest with you. So yeah, when it really comes down to it, it's not relevant